Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I am tired as fuck, and I have a screaming headache right now because it is about to be 1 in the morning. I just got home from watching the Royal Rumble with my friends. My god, this show was draining. Want to give a shout out to the homie Brandon Champion and Drew Stokes, Austin Anarchy, and Raven. That's what I was watching it with. Shouts out to you guys. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll be watching Mania together. But nevertheless, I'm fucking tired. Austin, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling energized mainly only because I have to talk about these goddamn hypocrites
Okay,
later
well,
on in the night.
so we're gonna go in order. There was a
Okay,
travesty
okay.
on this show that I will address. Not right now because my head
I
hurts.
there's yeah, and I will specifically talk about the stuff that I want to talk about too, because I will fucking rage and rant if I'm going
So
to.
this show, by the way, we're reviewing the 2023 Royal Rumble. Um, and this show only had 5 matches, but this show felt long, bro. For 5 matches, the show started at 8 and it went till fucking like after 12, bro. So, okay, so let's start with the first match. Now, I believe I could be wrong, Austin, but I believe this is the first time that they've ever started the show with the men's Royal Rumble. Am I correct?
Yes, this is the first time at least if I remember that they've ever started the show with the men's Royal Rumble. They started with the women's before.
Yeah. They fucking shoulda. But no, we had to
Oh,
fucking wait
well
until
that
halfway
would have
through the
made you
show for that
mad.
move. It made me mad, regardless. So it didn't matter when they did it, Austin. It still pissed me off. It doesn't matter if they did it at the
Yeah, but
beginning
that
of the
would have
show, or the
soured.
middle of the
That would
show,
have.
or the end of the show, or fucking goddamn on the fucking like off the show in a dark match. It still would have pissed me off. Okay.
That would have soured the rest of the show for you, though.
It almost soured the main event. Thankfully it didn't, but it almost did. But we'll get to that when we get to it. The show started off with the 30-man Royal Rumble match, the men's Royal Rumble. Fuck if I remember all the entrants. The first two was Gunther at number 1 and Sheamus at number 2. Which, by the way, the arena, it kind of looked like the arena that they use every year for the Royal Rumble. The stage was a little bit different, nothing too special though. Uh, I do want to say, before the Rumble started, Pat McAfee returned. Thank God, because Corey Graves is getting so fucking stale on commentary. Jesus fucking Christ.
He's the new age Adam, or not Adam Cole, fucking Michael Cole. I'm too used to AEW. I can't do it, man. Fuck.
So, Pat McAfee made his return. He got one of the biggest pops of the night. Um, and then fucking the Rumble starts. Gunther's number 1, Sheamus is number 2, and we start off with another Gunther versus Sheamus. It's always fucking good. Um, so actually, let me go to this thing, see if it shows me. Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, so Pat McAfee returned, and then uh, yeah, Gunther was first, Sheamus was second, and then oh my god, my fucking head hurts. So number 3 was fucking goddamn. Who the fuck is it? It was The Miz. God fucking yeah, I forgot he was even in it. It was The Miz at number
Yes.
3. He did not do shit in this match, like at all. The Miz was the first person eliminated in the Rumble. So, and then number 4,
To be fair, though, The Miz hasn't really done shit since SummerSlam. So.
yeah, number 4 was Kofi Kingston, which I thought we were gonna get another Kofi Kingston like saving himself moment, but didn't happen. Number
I think
5,
he hit his head on the announce table, actually. People are saying
Yeah.
that
Well, number
he might be
5
hurt.
was Johnny Wrestling Austin, Johnny Gargano.
Not Johnny Sane face.
Yep.
I mean, he's not as bad as he was in NXT, man, but like, I don't know. He's still like just boring to me.
Yep. Number 6 was Xavier Woods. Fucking. Oh,
I know number 7 was. I'm pretty sure number 7 was Cross. Am I correct?
yep. Number 7 was Karrion Kross.
Now I'm gonna
And.
say this. What the fuck are they doing with Cross? He was like the first big person that they signed back, and then now are we just fucking him now?
Well, he had a feud with McIntyre. And then they made it look like he
Yeah,
was
that
gonna
was
go for
fine.
Roman, but then now he's well, at least as of recently, he was in a feud with Rey Mysterio, and then he was in the Rumble and got thrown out pretty early
He just
on.
lost.
So
He just lost to Rey Mysterio, and then he just fucking got thrown out super early on by Drew McIntyre.
speaking of, oh wait, never mind, that's not Drew McIntyre. Fucking number 8 was Chad Gable. You know, Chad Gable actually really has some legit talent. I don't think anybody really cares about this Alpha Academy thing anymore, honestly. It's kind of old now.
No,
Like the shoosh thing is funny, but like I feel like Chad Gable has like real like untapped potential that they could use and they just don't.
he could
Fucking
legitimately be the next Kurt Angle. Like,
man, it's kind of sad like what fucking Otis has become, bro. Man was like one of the biggest baby faces in the company. Won the Money in the Bank. Was dating Mandy Rose, and fucking now look at him. No one gives a shit about Otis anymore.
they just kept making fat jokes at Otis, man. I
Yeah,
felt bad for the man.
yeah.
Like, God.
Bro, Pat McAfee did not give a shit on commentary. He was clowning Corey Graves. He was clowning Michael Cole. He was clowning the people in the ring. I fucking love Pat McAfee, man. Number 9 was Drew McIntyre. Fucking Drew McIntyre did really great in this Rumble as well. I guess him and Sheamus are well, I I don't know how to explain it. Like, cause Sheamus is still in the Brawling Brutes, but
They're the
him and
Banger Bros.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's still in the Brawling Brutes, but him and Drew are like a team now, and they're called the Banger Bros. And I heard they might change that because apparently there's a fucking porn site called Bang Bros. So they might change that. I don't know. But
They could change it to the Bang Bus.
the Bang Bus. Number 10 was Santos Escobar. He really did not do anything in this Rumble, to be honest. Um, and he got
Yeah,
out pretty quickly as well. Fucking number
yeah.
11 was like, randomly Angelo Dawkins. I don't know why they continue to put the Street Profits in Rumbles. Like, like I'm not saying Angelo Dawkins is bad. He's just not like I could fucking, especially after this match, I could see Montez Ford being a fucking singles guy. Like he looks like he has so much potential, but he didn't really last long in this match though. Number 12 is where
Let's
things
put it this way.
hmm,
I was gonna say, let's put it this way. Angelo Dawkins is the Tucker in this situation.
yeah, unfortunately.
And the Tucker is now the new age Marty Jannetty because Marty Jannetty's a scumbag. That's what I'm just gonna say.
Well, number 12 is where things got interesting because number 12 was Brock Lesnar and he pretty much came in, it was whooping everybody's ass. And then we got a stare down
Yeah,
between Brock and Gunther, which was fucking sick. I hope they have a match. Um, God, This show had a lot of sponsors. Like, they were sponsored by fucking Applebee's. They were sponsored by Mountain Dew. They were sponsored by fucking Street Fighter. Like, I was like, oh my god. Number 13 was Bobby Lashley, because they're continuing this Brock and Bobby feud. I don't really know as to why they fucking hate each other so much. Like, the storyline is just Brock just comes back whenever the fuck he wants to, and he just fucks up Bobby Lashley and ruins his whole day. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand, but Bobby Lashley was like, he speared the fuck out of everyone. Um, but Bobby Lashley eliminated Brock. This part was actually funny because my friend Cody said that like Brock was his pick to win the Rumble, and then when Brock got eliminated, Cody fucking got mad and he was like, "All right, I'm going to bed," and he went to his fucking room for a good bit. But Brock got fucking mad. He got heated, and I knew as soon as he got heated, somebody was gonna get fucked up. So number fucking 14 was Happy Corbin, and he comes out and he just gets fucking destroyed by Brock Lesnar. And then Brock like starts throwing pieces of the announce table. He starts taking out all these fucking officials, and he just like walks away through the crowd. And then fucking God fucking hold on a second. Then fucking number 15 was Seth freaking Rollins. Ooh, he was wearing like, I'm looking at it now, like this blue gear. It looked okay, definitely not one of his best gears. He fucking curb stomped Corbin and then threw him in the ring,
Yeah.
and then Corbin pretty much immediately got eliminated. So fucking there. Who the fuck is this? Oh yeah, fucking Otis was number 16. Fucking they're like the second Otis came on the screen, they're like the commentators were just dogging on him and making fun of him. Fucking
They said the motherfucker had a gravitational pull.
yeah.
Can't do that.
The only thing of note that Otis did was he did a caterpillar. That was about it. Fucking number 17
Yeah.
was supposed to be Rey Mysterio, but he never came out. Never showed up. I don't know what happened. Probably got his ass kicked, if I had to say. Fucking Bobby Lashley ended up getting eliminated. I forgot to say that. Number 18 was the real street gangster, Dominic Mysterio, the real thug. To be honest, he's more of a thug than fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine and most of the rappers we listen to on Fail Rappers.
Jesus.
But he fucking Dominic
Jesus.
Mysterio came out wearing a Rey Mysterio mask, and
You're
so
telling me that Dominic Mysterio can beat up Little Xan, Devon?
probably I don't know. Fucking Corey Graves was sitting there talking about how like Dominic Mysterio was in like the most dangerous county jail, and that fucking Dominic Mysterio had to fight people in the chow hall for his fucking bread. I don't know what the fuck Corey Graves was talking about. Like
I
he was
don't
literally
know,
like he was like
dude.
literally Dominic had to fight for his food in the chow hall. He had to fight people and beat them up so he could eat his slice of bread. And I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know if they're trying to make it like a thing where, like, if they're gonna say like Dominic took Ray out before he came out. I don't know. I'm gonna
I don't
assume
know. I
that.
know they're definitely doing something to Mania, dude. Like they can't not.
So
Like,
number 19 was probably the most dead entry of the match. Fucking Elias. Man, I don't know what happened. Ever since he came back as Elias, no one gives a fuck about. It's sad that people cared more about him when he was Ezekiel. At least people were interested in him.
yeah. Wait, what are you talking about? They're two different people.
I know what you're doing. I usually do this to you. I have a fucking headache right now, Austin. I'm not trying to fucking do this with you right now. You fucking son of a bitch. Okay? Fucking.
I don't understand what you're talking
Okay.
about. What am I
Okay, how
doing?
about this? Ever since Elias came back, no one has give a shit about Elias. How about that? Does that suffice you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, y'all miss Ezekiel. I don't know why.
Yeah, bring
What Kevin
Ezekiel
Owens did
back.
to him
All Elias
was
did
such a
was he got
shame.
in the ring, he hit Gunther with his guitar, got eliminated. That's all he did. That's all he fucking did.
Personally, though, I don't understand why would like would be the reason Elias would be the reason that Ezekiel left. I don't understand.
I don't
I mean,
know.
they're brothers.
I
I mean, I'm making a point. They are brothers. I don't get your point there.
Austin, it is after 1 in the morning. I'm fucking tired. My head is fucking in pain right now. I don't want to sit
Okay.
here and fucking argue about why Ezekiel is gone. I don't. Okay, I don't know
Are you
why they
sure?
wanted to change it. I don't know why they wanted Elias to come back. Okay, I don't know because Elias was never fucking good in the first place. His gimmick was boring. I don't know why they brought Elias back. At least Ezekiel was interesting. At least the storyline with Kevin Owens is
I
interesting.
miss
I
his
don't
brother.
fucking. Me too. Okay, fucking. I would have rather seen Elrod than fucking Elias. Okay. God damn.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're triplets. You need to see it. They need to be a team.
well, speaking of teams, number 20 was the another member of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, who was wearing like this half black, half silver gear. Finn Balor actually did really good in the Rumble. Um, like I had no complaints about Finn Balor in the
Yeah,
Rumble.
yeah. I don't
And
think they're
then,
really gonna do anything with Balor, though. Honestly.
bro, like I can't even talk about Balor because we got number 21, who is the most just random, like, what the fuck, why, just, like, we already get enough of this man when we watch WCW, man, and fucking sitting there, number 21, the buzzer goes off and all I hear is, can you dig it, sucker, and I was like, why? The fucking Booker T
You know,
was number 21.
to be completely honest, think about it this way. At least we didn't hear "Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na, my world." At least we didn't hear that. Jesus.
No, you get to hear that on AEW, thankfully.
Sadly. Sadly.
Fucking like at, at least it didn't have to hear fucking don't hate the player, hate the game. But
Imagine if we were heard "Holla, if you hear me." That would have fucking happened, dude.
I would have marked out
That
if
would have
Scott
been.
Steiner came out. But
What if we just
never
signed him instead?
nevertheless, Booker T came out. He looks like he's in good shape, but he definitely had ring rust. He literally came in, did like 2 kicks, and then he did a spinneroonie and then got eliminated. Like he was not in the Rumble very long. Fucking number 22.
Yeah.
Number 22 was the last male member of Judgment Day, Damian Priest. Number
Yeah.
23 was Montez Ford, who looked impressive, but he just wasn't in the match very long.
Yeah, he got dumped out like pretty much immediately by Damian Priest.
Number 24, which I was actually surprised by, Edge made his return. Didn't think Edge was going to be in it. He's wearing this like cool looking black and yellow gear. Um, But it seems like they're still continuing
Yeah.
this Edge versus the Judgment Day shit. So,
Please end it before Mania. I want to see something different before Mania for Edge. Like, please.
see, that's the thing. They're doing so many different storylines with the Judgment Day because they got the Edge and Finn Balor thing, and then they got the Dominic and Ray thing, and then fucking they're gonna have Rhea and her own storyline, which we'll talk about that later. So the Judgment Day is like gonna be all over the place now.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, fucking Edge came out. Number 25 was Austin Theory. The fucking
I
so
think he did good.
So basically, Edge eliminated Damian Priest and Finn Balor, and then uh, Edge ended up getting screwed over by the Judgment Day, and he got eliminated. So then he was like beating him up, going up the stage and whatever. And then Rhea Ripley came out, and fucking Beth Phoenix returned, and she speared Rhea Ripley. And then the security came, and they made Edge and Beth Phoenix go backstage. And then fucking number 26, fucking all I fucking hear is "look in my eyes, no fear." It's the big man time when the place right here. Fucking Omos came out. I fucking love Omos, man.
Dude, he's fucking great.
And then number 27, which was kind of predictable, Braun Strowman came out. I figured if Omos was in it, Braun Strowman was probably going to be the one to eliminate him. So Braun Strowman came out wearing some black skinny jeans, and him and Omos got into it, and then he ended up eliminating Omos, and he was like, "Get your big ass out of here," and that was pretty much it for
Can
Omos in
I
the
tell
match.
you how much I just despise Braun Strowman?
What
Like
is it, Austin? Is it because of the skinny jeans?
that's part of it. That's definitely a part of it. But I will say he's just fucking boring and predictable and oh my fucking god, just
But Austin, he's in a
no.
he's in a team with Ricochet now.
Every time I see Braun Strowman, you know what I see? You
Hmm.
know exactly what I see?
What?
I see his 2020 pandemic run where
Oh,
the only fucking good thing about that run is when he lost the fucking title.
not when he was wearing the fucking army getup. I remember that when he was Universal Champion.
That's all. That's all I fucking see when it comes to Braun. And I cannot unsee that. And I don't want to see Braun Strowman. No more.
But
Fuck Braun
Austin,
Strowman.
oh, speaking of Ricochet, Ricochet was number 28, and fucking everybody was
I
mad
have
because like they paused before Ricochet came out, and then Ricochet came out, and my friends were like, they really paused for Ricochet of all people, and fucking
You know who would have paused for Ricochet?
who?
Tony.
Oh my god, fucking
I had to bring it back for all time's sake.
so. So, number 29 was another surprise. It was the return of Logan Paul, who recently went through a bunch of controversy. And he came out with the new Prime, Austin, like the new Prime energy drinks.
Jesus
He had
Christ.
the blue raspberry one.
Yeah.
They were booing the shit out of Logan Paul. I'm not even gonna lie. Like at Crown Jewel, he was a
Yeah.
babyface, and then fucking in this match, he was getting the shit booed out of him. Though when he started wrestling, people stopped booing him as much. And then of course, number 30, the moment that everyone was waiting for. Finally, after since fucking Hell in a Cell, finally, the return of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, at number 30. It's so good to see Cody back. Goddamn. So, the Final Four was really good. The Final Four ended up being Gunther, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, and Cody Rhodes. And so, uh, Seth and Cody were actually teaming up on Gunther, and fuck, I gotta give mad props to Gunther. He lasted the entire match from number one, bro. And so, pretty much, after they teamed up on Gunther, Logan Paul came out of nowhere and eliminated Seth. And then Cody eliminated Logan Paul. And then it was down to the final two, Cody Rhodes and Gunther. And Austin, I don't know if you heard it, but they said this was the first time in Royal Rumble history that the final two men in the Rumble were number 1 and number 30. It was down to Gunther and
Jesus.
Cody Rhodes. And they were fucking... They were trying to pull a goddamn Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, because once it was just them, they started having a fucking match. And bro, fucking Cody was getting mad because he wanted Gunther to win. And fucking Gunther kept like doing power bombs and shit. And Cody was like, just throw him out, you dumbass. And Cody was getting so pissed. He was like, bro, you're such a fucking idiot, just throw him out. But yeah, so Cody ended up eliminating Gunther, and the winner of the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Let's go. Fucking happy for Cody Rhodes. I know Kyle is fucking depressed and crying right now.
Yeah.
And as soon as Cody
Cry.
won,
I want to see your tears.
I bet you the furniture went flying when Cody won at his house. But that was the Men's Rumble. This match was about an hour and a half long. My God, it was long, but it was very, very good. It was very well done. Not as many surprises as all the, this, I'm not even going to get into this again, but all these fucking Sean Ross Sapp and Dave Meltzer and all these people were saying, oh, WWE has big surprises for the Rumble. WWE has a lot of surprises. Yeah, don't fucking, the reason people were shitting on this Rumble, Austin, because they're saying, oh, it was so predictable. There was barely any surprises. Like, people were just fucking complaining. And I'm like, that's what happens when you sit there and you read shit from Sean Ross Sapp and fucking Meltzer and all these other people, getting people's hopes up, saying, oh, there's going to be surprises. There's going to be a lot of surprises. Oh, there's going to be this. There's going to be that. And then they sit there and they believe everything they fucking see online. And then when it doesn't happen, they get disappointed. And then they fucking hate on WWE for it, when they shouldn't have fucking been stupid enough to believe people like Meltzer in the fucking first place. Fucking pisses me off. And
Well,
every fucking single goddamn time these fucking wrestling news outlets get it fucking wrong, bro. Like, it's so fucking
well,
wrong.
that
Like,
that that could,
goddamn.
that honestly could lead into what I'm about to talk about, because next we have Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in the Pitch Black match.
No, Austin, it was the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, which it was just a neon no disqualifications match.
I mean, it's fine. It's more Bray Wyatt aesthetic, all right. Just like, here's my thing.
This is the part
Here's
where
my
Austin's
thing
probably
right
gonna
now.
get angry, so just be forewarned.
Yeah, this is where you fucking can clip it too, if you want to fucking clip it, because I know it's gonna get clipped, motherfucker. All right, we sat here. We legit sat here all last year. Did we not have this discussion last year, where everybody was like, "Oh, when's Bray Wyatt gonna come back? When's Bray Wyatt gonna come back? It's gotta be Bray Wyatt. Everything's gotta be Bray Wyatt." And
I
when it
mean,
wasn't Bray Wyatt, everybody was like, "Oh, this is a shit show. Bray Wyatt's not on the show. Bray Wyatt's not on the show." And I
yeah,
got
don't you
pissed.
remember
I
that
got
hour-long
pissed.
rant you went on when all these people were saying that
I
Bray Wyatt was going to AEW, and they were all hyped
to
that Bray
be
Wyatt was going to AEW and
yeah,
shit?
to be completely honest, I don't remember doing the rant, but I remember listening back to it. Um, nonetheless,
He said,
I'm
"Shut
shaking right now.
the fuck up, Ollie Davis, motherfucker."
No. Here's the thing. I'm not even worried about Wrestle Talk right now, because that's not who I have the issue with right now. Right now, I have the issue with two sets of people. All
Oh
right,
god.
the fans who are fucking hypocrites,
Oh no.
and Mr. Sean Ross Sapp from
Oh
Fightful,
god.
because he's fueling the fire. He's been fueling the fire for fucking weeks now. Now, first let's talk about Sean. Sean, you're allowed to have your opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion. I have mine all the time, which is why I'm going to give my opinion on you. You're a low-life piece of shit. Alright? Now, for what you've been doing, you've been having your opinion, you've been telling oh, you don't really like the Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy stuff. Okay? Cool. Whatever. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna get mad at you for your opinion. You know? Just like, you know, people don't have to get mad at me for my opinion about how you're a fucking dumbass. But
No god, I'm gonna have to put Sean Ross Sapp in the thumbnail.
But nonetheless, your opinion, and this is also my opinion. So my opinion is that your opinion is making all these fucking sheep shit on this. Because it's not bad. It really ain't that bad. Honestly, like I've defended some shit for Bray Wyatt in my life. But I could even say the stuff at WrestleMania 37 was shit. I can say that, alright? Because it was. It really fucking was. But, like, honestly, we're really shitting on this after all year last year. We were talking about, oh, when is Bray Wyatt gonna come on, just give me Bray Wyatt, just give me Bray Wyatt. Oh, this is a shit show. SummerSlam was shit. That Bray Wyatt wasn't on it. This show is shit. Bray Wyatt wasn't on it. Like, honestly, are we really doing this again? This goes back to these fucking wrestling fans. They never make up their goddamn minds. They never fucking make it up. It's always, oh, yeah, I want this, I want that. And then as soon as they fucking get that, as soon as they fucking get it, they turn on it. I don't understand. What do they want? Dude, what do they want? God, I'm not even in the wrestling business, and I feel bad. What the fuck do you want at this point? What the fuck do you want? Like, I don't understand. How are people saying this is trash? There's people even trashing LA Knight.
Yeah.
I don't get it. They were both great in this fucking match.
Austin, I saw
they played their parts.
That said that LA Knight was a wannabe Rock, and that Bray Wyatt was an art school dropout, is what they were calling him.
What the fuck? Like, I don't understand, dude. I mean, it's fine. It's fine if it's not your cup of tea. I don't care if it's not your cup of tea. My problem is, it's the same people. These same fucking people who wanted him to return in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, like, this was, they said this was Bray's first match in 2 years.
Yeah, and he did great.
But Austin, they couldn't see anything.
Bro, these are the same people who defend Ronda Rousey. These are the same people who defend people like Ronda Rousey. These are the same fuckers that defend people like fucking Lacey Evans. These are the same motherfuckers that are gonna defend Nia Jax. I fucking know it. Don't even with me. I can't be bothered with these motherfuckers because they sit there and get what they want. They're entitled little bitches. They really are. Because they get what they want, they get what they ask for, and then they fucking turn on it. Like what the fuck? What do you want?
Because, Austin, the Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy story is boring and it's stupid, is what people were saying. And people were saying that they need to give us a conclusion already because it's taking too long.
These are the same motherfuckers that waited 2 years for Hangman to win the champion and said it was the greatest storytelling of all time. Fuck off. I can't be bothered.
That's wrestling fans for you.
Oh my god. Like, I don't and I know, see, here's the thing though. That the reason why I have a problem with Sean Ross Sapp and shit, like, and everything like that, is because they all listen to this motherfucker. Sean Ross, like, I was pissed off at Wrestle Talk. I've been pissed off at other wrestling news outlets. I've even been pissed off at Dave Meltzer. But even Dave Meltzer, like, Shit you not. People listen to Sean Ross Sapp more than they do Dave Meltzer now.
No, to be fair, I am seeing him a lot more on my fucking timeline than I used to. Cause I was seeing Meltzer shit like all the time, and then now all I see is fucking, oh, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful said this, he said that, he said this, he said that. Like,
Yeah, yeah, like legitimately, Sean, just like have your opinion, but just like he's a news source. So if it was like something like, and I don't mean to sour the mood by bringing up Ringside News, but at least Ringside News has two different accounts where he could state his opinion and then post his fucking like news shit. You know, fucking Sean doesn't give a shit. He has two accounts. He has Fightful and he has his own, but he just posts new shit on both, and then he posts his opinions, and it makes it worse because people think his opinions are fucking his news, and then, oh, my head hurts
because
just trying to figure out.
you have to believe everything that Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful say, because they know all, he knows all, and if you disagree with him, he will fucking he'll talk shit to you, and then Austin, the second that you fucking make any sort of valid point why he's a piece of shit or whatever, or if you prove him wrong, he blocks you.
Block me then. I mean, I'm sure you're fucking right now. You're having fun with caressing somebody's thigh right now, but you know, if you catch my drift.
Well, I guess
So
we
so
should
block me, motherfucker.
I guess we should actually talk about the fucking match, because it wasn't super long. I believe it was the shortest match on the card. Um,
Yeah.
Basically, if you're curious what a Mountain Dew Pitch Black match is, all it was it wasn't pitch black. They turned like the lights down and had like all these like neon lights, which was really cool. And they had the fucking Mountain Dew Pitch Black logos like everywhere. Like, Jesus Christ, the fucking sponsorship. But uh and pretty much it was just a no disqualification match. And LA Knight was wearing like this like glow in the dark like lime green gear, and then Bray fucking, I'm trying to even think of how to explain it. Like, his gear wasn't what glowed. He was just wearing like your typical like Bray Wyatt black gear, but he fucking had like this body paint. It was kind of like Jeff Hardy's like glow paint that he used to do. It was kind of like that. And like he did all these like cool designs and shit on his face, and Bray had like these red contacts to make it look like he had like EXE eyes. It was really fucking sick. And like the match itself wasn't anything like, it wasn't like, oh my god, this is so amazing, but it wasn't this horrible stupid fucking match that people are making it out to be. Like, they did what they needed to do with it. They made Bray look like a fucking monster. You're not gonna make Bray Wyatt lose his first match back. I don't know why everybody was saying they wanted LA Knight to win. And they fucking commentators even explained it. Like, they said that, like, after the match, they said LA Knight was too cocky, and he kept saying like how he was gonna win the match and how he wanted it so bad, and fucking Bray Wyatt fucking dominated him. Like, so they explained
Yeah.
pretty much the story of what the match was supposed to be, and it was what it was supposed to be. But people just complained because it was so short, and it did feel, I will be honest, it did feel a little bit anticlimactic the way they ended it, because it was kind of just like, oh, it's over already. But really the only notable spots they did was LA Knight did like this fucking, I don't even know what it was, but he jumped off like the barricade and did kind of like this side effect type move to Bray Wyatt through the announce table, which looked pretty brutal. and then fucking he was hitting Bray Wyatt with this fucking neon kendo stick that looked like it had glow sticks wrapped around it, and
Yeah.
pretty much like they got back in the ring. LA Knight went to hit Bray. Bray ducked it, and then caught him in a Sister Abigail 1-2-3, and Bray Wyatt won. And then fucking like Bray, I don't know what happened, but Bray like went to the corner, and I guess he like put this mask on, and even the mask had like this red glow in the dark stuff on it. It looked fucking scary as fuck. And Bray like started doing some fucking Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees shit because he started chasing LA Knight, and LA Knight was fucking sitting here beating him with the kendo stick, and Bray was just like shaking it off like it wasn't nothing. I know that fucking had to hurt like a bitch to get hit with the kendo stick like that, because I've been hit with kendo sticks. That shit stings bad. So for Bray to take
Yeah.
it like that, Jesus Christ. But he just chased down LA Knight to like this platform, and then he like choked out LA Knight with like the fiend choke, and then it like panned the camera up, and fucking Uncle Howdy was like standing on top of this other platform, and then motherfucker does like this diving Shawn Michaels elbow, and he almost missed LA Knight, and and then Uncle Howdy just disappeared, and there's like flames and like pyro everywhere, and then like Bray Wyatt's theme just played, and then that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
Actually, now I have to ask something.
hmm,
I just realized this isn't about the Bray Wyatt match, but I just realized Madcap Moss was supposed to be in the Rumble. He was on the the thing.
hmm, yeah. I don't know who they replaced him with, unless it was Booker T. I don't know. Who
But go
fuck
back to
knows?
Bray.
Well, I mean
Just a random thought.
that was pretty much like the whole Bray Wyatt match. Like I don't.
What did you see the puppets at the top?
Yeah. There was that too. Like they showed the puppets. Like I'm really interested in like this whole like world that they're building for Bray Wyatt and the Uncle Howdy stuff, and they're including Alexa in it, which we'll get to that in a minute because that was the next match. And I'm really interested in it. I just like I do hope that I'm assuming by like the time we get to Mania, like it's really gonna start like getting the gears going on it, and we're gonna fucking find out who Uncle Howdy is, and all this shit's probably gonna go down. And I really wonder who the fuck Bray's gonna face at WrestleMania too. But
I don't
um,
know.
but
It seems like the end of the LA Knight storyline. I will say that.
yeah, or as LA Knight would say, yeah. But fucking that was pretty much that. I don't really understand why people thought it was so bad. I will admit it was kind of anticlimactic a bit, but the match did what it was supposed to do to fucking make Bray look like a fucking monster, which he looks fucking unstoppable now after that. Um, but I thought it was okay. I was surprised at how short it was, but considering that the Rumble was an hour and a half long, a short match was actually a nice change of pace after that. Um, but moving on to the only women's singles match on this card, for the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair defended against Alexa Bliss, and basically they've been doing this storyline lately where Alexa, like Uncle Howdy, has been messing with Alexa, and she's starting to go back into her darker side and whatever, and she turned on Bianca and started attacking her and whatever. And Alexa keeps saying like, "Oh, I'm in control. Uncle Howdy's not in control," or whatever. And so, I will say, before I get into the negatives, one positive that I want to say is, God fucking damn, Alexa Bliss was hot as fuck. Like I just gotta say that first and foremost. Like,
Yeah,
God fucking damn,
yeah.
bro.
Did you see my fucking thirst fucking deal? group chat.
Yeah, yeah. You said Austin
I
said
said, see,
Alexa Bliss looking like a snack.
like, bruh.
So, before I talk about this match, Austin, I would like to call out somebody, Mr. JD
Oh
from
no.
New York.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, this dumb motherfucker sat there and said that he believes that AEW's women's division is the best women's division in wrestling, and he said that WWE's women's division is so terrible. Now, what happened on this show looked fucking bad. I will get to it, but before I get to all that, Mr. JD from New York, are you just not aware of what you're watching on AEW? Are you not aware that you're watching fucking psoriasis? Are you not aware? Like, he sat there and said, like, Jamie Hayter is, like, the biggest women's star in the business. I'm like, bro, she's been the champ for, like, a month. Like, people only started caring about her 2 months ago. Like, how the fuck is she the biggest women's star in the business right now? Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, he's so fucking dumb. Like, he was literally negative about this entire show. Like, for the Rumble, he was like, oh, it was so predictable. And he complained about it. And then for the Bray stuff, he was shitting on it too. And just, like, everything. Like, he was saying the shit that Sean Ross Sapp was saying. And he's another one
Yeah.
of those people where if he says something, people believe it. And they'll believe the same things he believes. Like, you know, and I was on his side when it came to, like, you know what's funny? He's sitting here saying that AEW has the best women's division in the world, right? This is the same motherfucker that got into a Twitter beef with the entire fucking division and was saying how childish and petty they were. Same motherfucker. You are a fucking simp and a dick rider, fucking. I'm not even gonna call you JD. Jerry, which is your real fucking name. Fuck you. I'm glad I fucking don't watch you no more. You're a fucking pussy, bro. But speaking of YouTubers, I don't know if you saw Austin, but Brandon Does Everything was in the crowd. He was in the front row.
I saw that because I saw that right at the end when the Roman stuff was happening.
Yeah, fucking. But so yeah, fuck you, JD from New York. But now back to this match. So this match was the best thing I can say is that it was very underwhelming. And what I mean by that is Bianca was fine. Bianca is great. I'm personally tired of Bianca being champion, but other than that, Bianca is just completely fine. No issues there.
I'm telling you right now, she's not gonna lose it till Mania.
That's well, we'll get into that when we get to the Women's Rumble because I have an idea that that's probably what they're going to do. But this match in particular. Now, if you recall what I said back at Clash at the Castle and Crown Jewel, did I not say that it was very odd how Alexa Bliss was wrestling? And did I not say that it seemed like she was being extremely careful and it seemed like
Yeah,
they were really protecting her? At the time, I didn't really know what the case of that was because sometimes she would be like that and then sometimes she would take bumps fine. But this fucking match, my god, I don't know what happened here. My god, Alexa Bliss took every single bump so gingerly and safely. Like, I don't understand. Like, it looked like the lightest bumps that you could take. And, like, she tried. I'll say that much. Like, she was trying to make it look as good as she could, but she was just being so overprotected. And I don't understand. Like, if she has, because I know before she said she had like concussion problems and all that. Like, if she has concussion problems and all that, and if she's that worried about it to where you have to overprotect her that much to where it just looks bad and it just does not look legit, then maybe Alexa shouldn't be wrestling then, if that's the case. I would rather her not wrestle and do the shit with Bray than to have her go out there and put on another match like this. And it sucks to say that because I do like Alexa. I hated Alexa at one point. I like her now, but it just
Oh
fucking
god, I'm having flashbacks of Money in the Bank a couple years
you know
back when you were
yeah
just like,
fucking
fucking die, Alexa. Like, you were
you
so
know, as
pissed.
sad as it is, she was taking harder bumps in her match with Eva Marie than she was here. As sad as that
Oh
is.
god.
I just don't understand what the fuck happened here. Like, this was not even her being safe. This was her being safe to the point where it looked like she didn't even want to take any bumps. Like, Bianca kept making it look like, oh, she was gonna throw Alexa across the ring, and then she just did like this weak ass toss. I'm just like, fucking throw her, bro. Like, make it look good. Like, it does not look good. And I wanted to like this match. I really did. I really wanted to see an Alexa Bliss match where I could be like, and I thought Bianca would be a good opponent for her to like be like, yeah, that was a good Alexa Bliss match. But it like I gotta be honest, as much as I like both women, it wasn't good, and it was mostly because of Alexa, and it's from the same things I was saying at the match at fucking Clash at the Castle. And you know, at least in that one, there was fucking it was a 6-woman tag, so she was kind of more protected in that. And then at Crown Jewel, she was in the tag team match. So there's still other women there to wrestle. But then this one, she was on her own, so you could really just see like how
Yeah.
overprotected, overprotective she was being, and I don't know. What was your thoughts on it?
I mean, honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, I do like Alexa. I like Alexa a little bit too much. Nonetheless,
Mm-hmm.
um, but she has enough accolades in the business. Like, she's a multi-time women's champion. She won the Money in the Bank. I think she was the first women's Money in the Bank holder. Um,
No, that was
no, that was
Carmella.
Carmella.
I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Carmella Austin. It was James Ellsworth. Don't forget.
That's true. Okay, she's the third. She's the third. I forget that. Mainly because her Money in the Bank win was more memorable than Mella's. Sorry, or James Ellsworth. It was a lot more memorable. But
But
nonetheless, she has all these accolades, multi-time women's tag champ. You know, she's fine with just doing like a manager role, and maybe possibly like the stuff that she was doing with Bray before. I don't mind that. Maybe a match here and there if she's like dominating somebody. Okay, cool.
mm,
But I feel that should be the extent of her work now. I don't feel like she's got much longer if she has concussion problems. And if
yeah,
she's that fucking worried about it. Like, how many concussions has she had? I don't know exactly.
I don't know. I know there's been like a couple times where she didn't wrestle for a good period of time because of that. Like, you remember the whole thing where her whole they were having her do like the moment of bliss, and she wasn't wrestling that much, and her whole gimmick was that she would like, even if she was in a match, like all she would do is just stand outside the ring and drink coffee, like, and then like I remember seeing like uh clips of her at the time saying like that she didn't know if she was even gonna wrestle again because of like her concussion issues and whatever, and that like they were even skeptical on letting her compete again and shit. And now it's just to where like she's so like overprotected in the ring that it looks bad. And I get that you gotta protect her. I'm not saying don't protect her. I'm not saying pull a fucking AEW and have what they do to fucking psoriasis and put her on her fucking neck. I'm not saying
Yeah, don't
that,
pull Nia Jax.
but we'll fucking get there, goddammit. We'll get there. But when it comes to Alexa Bliss, like honestly, they now especially that this match is over, and I'll get into what happened after the match here in a second. Like, you could very well just have Alexa join the Bray and Uncle Howdy stuff, and then she could just be a on-screen character that's with Bray Wyatt and is a part of it for the character stuff, but she doesn't have to wrestle. I'm not saying
She's
she
not gonna
can't.
do that though.
I'm not saying that she shouldn't ever wrestle again, but if it's to where it's like this, I don't want to see her wrestle if it's going to be like this every time, because it's not like if she was in there with like Nia Jax, I would understand why she would be so overprotective. But, I feel like Bianca is one of like probably the one of the safest workers they have to work with in the women's division. And so I'm sure Bianca is trustworthy to be in the ring with, but still, she was like really fucking overprotective. I don't know. But nevertheless, after the match, because the way it ended was Alexa was trying to do something and Bianca countered it into the KOD 1 2 3. Bianca retained. And then Bianca left, and then fucking we see Uncle Howdy on the screen, and he's doing like this creepy promo, and he was saying, "Oh, do you really think you're in control, Alexa? Do you really think you're in control?" And then like Alexa was just sitting there in the ring looking scared, and that was pretty much that. So don't know where all this Uncle Howdy stuff is leading to. I'm fucking interested, but it seems like fucking some people are starting to lose interest in it because they claim it's taking too long. But
Again, they can go fuck themselves.
but that was that match. Now to talk about the biggest fucking travesty of this show. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen until the end of this match, but next was the women's Royal Rumble match.
Isn't it funny how last year it was the biggest travesty, and this year again it's the biggest travesty? Last year it was my pain and some of your pain, and then this year it was your pain and some of my pain.
So, the match started off with Rhea Ripley at number 1 and Liv Morgan at number 2. The fucking gear that Liv Morgan was wearing, my god, her ass looked so fucking great. I can't even cap. Fucking the whole time during this Rumble, like whenever anybody attractive came out, my friends were getting like super simpy. And they're just like, God, yeah. Like
That's
when fucking like Becky Lynch came out, my friend Ryan was like, he was like, Becky, can I motorboat them cheeks? Like they were saying shit like that, bro. It was killing me. But that was before the
I
travesty.
could I could only I can only imagine what they said about Tamina when it came out, because I know they were gonna slip over Tamina.
I'm trying to remember what they said. I mean, I'm pretty sure we were like, oh God, Tamina, why is she in this? And then I'm pretty sure the only thing they said was like, oh, her tattoo is cool. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing they said.
Uh, that's not bad.
But
That's not terrible.
so it started off with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and then for some ungodly reason, number 3 was fucking Dana Brooke, and she was in this for a good bit too. I don't know why. And this is the fucking woman that was
She was
sitting
in
here
there for like
getting upset and crying because they retired the fucking 24/7 championship and talking about, oh, I made that title what it was and you respect the legacy of the fuck you, Dana. Fuck you. Anyway,
she didn't even make the title what it was. It was fucking R-Truth that made the title what it was.
yeah. And where the fuck is R-Truth anyway?
Injured.
So, number 4 was, I don't know why they put her in this early, but number 4 was Emma. And correct me if I'm wrong, Austin, but I believe this is the first time that we're talking about Emma on one of our WWE reviews, because since Survivor
Yes.
Series, that was our last WWE review. Well, I mean, technically it was fucking Deadline, but big review wise, it was Survivor Series. And after that, fucking Emma returned, and I was fucking happy because I like Emma, and her fucking ass is just ungodly perfect. And fucking and if you want my history of simping for Emma, go back and watch our old Impact reviews where one of the fucking thumbnails I literally made the background her fucking ass. Like that's how much I fucking simped. Fucking but so she is back, and they've been doing this whole storyline with her where she's like teaming up with Madcap Moss, and they were facing Cross and Scarlet, and that kind of really hasn't went anywhere. And now she was in the Royal Rumble, even though she was in WWE before. When she actually got released, that was before they did women's Royal Rumbles. So this was her first women's Royal Rumble match. And her
Yep.
ass looked great. I don't know what else you want me to say. She was in it for longer than I thought she was gonna be, to be honest. But she did end up getting eliminated by fucking Damage Control because they were eliminating a lot of people in this. Uh, Number 5 was Shayna Baszler. No one really cared. That's all I gotta say about that. Number 6 was Bayley, surprisingly. I didn't think Bayley was going to be this early in the match. Fucking.
Yeah.
The commentators kept calling Bayley an ultra star and shit. I don't know what that was about.
It was mainly Corey Graves. Just blame Corey Graves. I fucking hate Corey Graves.
Well, someone you fucking hate even more, Austin. My God. It has been a while. One of your most famous rants of all time was on this person. Number 7, Austin.
Oh, great.
B-Fab was in the Royal
Why was she
Rumble.
in this? Why was she in this?
Because Austin,
honestly, bro.
Hit Row.
Dude.
If you didn't know,
they spared
now you
us
know.
of Top Dollar in fucking other motherfucker
You mean
in the men's rumble, but they couldn't.
Austin, you mean Flop Dollar? Because that's what people have been calling him on Twitter.
I mean, he is a flop. You know, I was agreeing with Michael Cole in this. He was like, yeah. I mean, I think in the men's rumble he was like, yeah, he got him over like better than fucking Top Dollar. I was like, yeah, Michael Cole, fuck yeah, you're great. He's not even in this match. You're still fucking roasting him. Fuck yeah.
So fucking.
But no.
Go ahead.
What? B-Fab, why, bro? Did anybody? Are you sure we couldn't get The Rock's father? Or not the father.
The Rock's
mother.
father. He's
They're
dead,
both
Austin.
there.
Rocky
I
Johnson
meant The Rock's
passed away.
mother. The Rock's mother was in the crowd. I got fucking confused. I'm tired, man. We're doing
Jesus
this at
Christ.
like it's about to be 1 a.m. for
I
me,
thought I
like
was
2
the
a.m. for
tired
you.
one.
We're tired. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
The Rock's mother was in the
Rocky
crowd.
Johnson should have been in this rumble. Jesus Christ.
We could have got the Rock's mother in there instead of fucking B-Fab. She would have done more. God
Fucking
damn.
they could have put The Rock's daughter in it because she's in NXT.
Yeah. Fuck me. Ava Raine, even though I don't like her fucking gimmick because she's stuck with goddamn Joe Gacy. God, you could have put her in there, man. Fuck it. You know, fuck it. You could have put Charlotte in there. Even though she's a champion, you could have fucking done that. I don't care. Just don't fucking put it in B-Fab, man. Why?
So, B-Fab really did nothing in the match, at least. She tried to do shit, but her dreads kept getting in her face, so she couldn't even see what she was doing. I never seen somebody move their hair from their face so many fucking times, and she just fucking got thrown out, like, super quickly, so she's
She's
pretty
a useless
trash.
cunt. I don't know why she's employed. I don't know why she's employed.
I don't know. I got some serious questions for Triple H when it comes to this match, but fucking
Yeah, honestly, I have some serious questions. Why the fuck? Actually, I'll save it for when we get to the end because I just have a serious question of why the fuck some of these people are employed.
So, number 8 was the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. The woman who fucking, the last time we talked about her was at Deadline. And if you didn't watch the podcast, basically after Deadline, the next NXT, she faced Mandy Rose and won the title for Mandy Rose, and Mandy Rose got fired. So now Roxanne has been the NXT Women's Champion, and she's been very impressive, and she was really impressive in this match. I really like her. I was surprised they didn't
I
fucking
like
have
Cora
Cora
Jade
Jade in
better.
this match. I don't know why they didn't. Anything would have been better
I
than the
like.
fucking end. I would have taken
I,
anybody. Dead or alive, I would have taken anybody over who fucking was number 30.
are you telling me
God,
you would have
I,
taken fucking Mae Young?
yes, I would have, I never thought I would fucking say this, but I would have taken Lana over who number 30 was. I
Oh
would have.
no.
But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll fucking get to it. Number
What about Eva
9,
Marie? Would you have taken Eva Marie?
I don't know. That I'm still thinking about that one. Number 9 though was Dakota Kai, which she changed her hair up. It's like purple now. I don't know what the fuck her gear was. She had like these blue shorts on with like this purple top and then like neon green like kick pads. It was a very strange attire. I didn't like it too much. Um, and
It was
then
strange, but I like strange. Yeah.
number 10 was fucking Io Sky. I was surprised she came out so like directly after Dakota did. Fucking Io was looking fucking good. And basically, Damage Control dominated the better part of this Rumble. They got a good bit of eliminations. Um, and then, for some reason, number 11 just had to be Natalia because Natalia wasn't doing anything. Natalia is still fucking employed. Natalia doesn't. I don't remember the last time Natalia did anything relevant. But, you know.
Let's see. She teamed with Tamina and won the tag titles a couple years back.
Yeah, she teamed with Shayna Baszler. Don't you remember that? And that's the last thing I remember.
And remember when she teamed with Lana?
I would rather not. But Natalia didn't do shit in this match. She was boring, as she always is. And fucking her and Shayna Baszler got eliminated together because Shayna Baszler was being a dumbass and had her in a chokehold standing on the apron. So, but number 12 was Candice LeRae. And fucking Corey Graves said this fucking line where he was like, well, Johnny Wrestling couldn't get the job done earlier, but if Candice wins, at least she'll have Johnny to stay home and take care of the baby. And I was just like, why? Why'd you say that? So, and Candice didn't last that long in the Rumble. Number 13 was another NXT person. It was Zoe Stark. She actually wasn't half bad in
Why was
this.
she?
She wasn't
She
that
wasn't
bad.
half bad, but why? She wasn't half bad, but like, why was she in here?
I don't know. I don't know, but someone who was a far better choice than her, far far better, was one of Austin's favorites. Number 14, Curtainhead, Xia
No.
Li, Austin's baby mama.
Fucking. Why? Why does Curtainhead have to be in here?
She
Like,
came out
why?
with a fucking Donatello staff, and she was trying to take it in the ring, and the referee's like, "What the fuck you doing? You can't take that in the ring," and she fucking pushed him down. Like, what the fuck? Bro, her whole gimmick
Oh,
is
don't
that
even get me
she
started.
literally her whole gimmick is she acts like fucking Raiden from Street Fighter and she screams. That's her whole gimmick. Like, it's so fucking lame.
Don't
Like,
even get me started
and they
on
try to
how she
act
got
like
eliminated.
she's a badass and she's really not. Oh, we'll get to it, but before that, number 16 was Tegan Knox, who's also somebody that returned uh, recently. I don't remember it. Was she in the fucking Survivor Series match? I think she was, right?
I I don't think so.
I don't fucking remember. But she returned not too long ago. And it's funny because I remember like not long after she got released, like she was talking shit about WWE Online. It was saying how like WWE was reverting back to the Divas era and shit. And then she fucking came back. I was like, yeah, you're a fucking hypocrite. But she didn't last long in this either. Uh, fucking, it's just yeah, number 17. I didn't think she was gonna be in it, but fucking number 17 was Asuka, but not just Asuka, because now we've been introduced to this darker, more serious version of Asuka that's supposed to be like she wrestles in tights now, and she cut her hair short, and she had like this really cool looking like evil face paint, and it's supposed to be like a callback to like her Kana days, and it looked really cool. I mean, she did good in the match, but I'm guessing they're not really gonna showcase like how fucking evil she's gonna be until like weekly television, because obviously they didn't really showcase it in the Rumble. But yeah, so we got a dark Asuka now, and then Austin, a complete curveball. Number 18, making her main roster debut, Piper Niven, because Dewdrop is no more. I guess you could say the Dewdrop name has been dropped. No? Okay.
Can they can they can they make a new theme song for her? It's like Piper Niven,
What are they so,
please,
are they still gonna keep
so
the
we can
part
get the
that's
meme
like
back.
are they still gonna keep the part that's like I live it, I love it, I do it, I does it?
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. She looks like she's gained more weight, if anything. So, but the funny thing was, like,
I
Corey
mean that's
Graves and
sad.
them
I
were
feel like
sitting there. They're like, "Oh, it's Piper Niven. She's back." And I'm like, um, when she was Piper Niven in NXT UK, and then when she came to Raw and was Dewdrop, you guys acted like she was a brand new superstar. But okay. But yeah, she's back to being
I will
Piper Niven
say
now.
I feel like she has the problem like she's definitely not like Nia Jax, which I'm sorry to mention her, but
We're getting
she's
there
definitely not in
slowly.
that case of how I know. But I'm not trying to mention her in that way. I'm just trying to say she's not in that way with gaining weight. I will say I feel bad for Piper Niven because I feel like she's got an issue kind of like Cassie Sono where she can't
Yeah.
control it. I feel.
So I mean, she it's not like she was bad or anything. It's just no one really cares about her. Number 19 was fucking Tamina. Yes, Tamina. She's still employed. Believe it or not, Tamina Snuka is still employed. In case anybody got concerned that she was fucking still employed. Did I say fucking Becky Lynch came out? I don't remember if I did. I forget what number she was, but fucking
I don't
Becky.
think you did.
I fucking Becky Lynch came out. I think she came out before Asuka or something, and fucking her ass was looking real nice. I will say that. But anyway, moving on. Uh, the next person to come out was fucking who the fuck is this? Oh, I gotta look at this again. I don't remember who the fuck this is. Oh yeah, yeah. So this fucking debacle. So
Oh no.
number whatever the fuck we're on was the return of Chelsea Green. And she came out, she got in the ring, and immediately got thrown out. 5 seconds. They said it was a new record for the quickest elimination. So yeah, what the fuck? What? Why? What was that
Well,
about? Why would she resign to have that happen to
I
her?
I actually need to check if she did resign because I will see about. Let me go to your shop right now, actually,
I know you're gonna buy
because I
that.
know a certain someone has some merchandise.
I know you're gonna buy that fucking Nia Jax merch. I know you are.
I'm not, but okay. Oh, there's new Booker T merch, Devon.
Cool. Oh yeah,
There's new
fucking.
Cody merch,
The next person to come out
new
was
Edge merch.
fucking Raquel Rodriguez. I forgot to mention that. She came out after Chelsea Green.
Hmm.
And then, and this kind of pissed me off a little bit. The next person to come out was Zelina Vega. And she was dressed up like. I don't remember the character's name, but she's from Street Fighter, right? Her entrance was literally an advertisement for the new Street Fighter game. Her entire entrance, they were
Yep.
talking about, oh, coming soon, Street Fighter, whatever, on whatever system. Make sure to pre-order and blah blah blah. I was like, wow, okay, literally just an advertisement for Street Fighter. And then Zelina came in. I think she got one elimination, and then she didn't really do much else until later on. And then the next person to come out at number 23 was Mi Shin. And you're probably saying, who the fuck is Mi Shin? Well, that's what they changed Mia Yim's name to. Mi Shin. I don't know why, but that's what she's called now. So they give Piper Niven back her original name, but then they changed Mia Yim to Mi Shin. I'm really lost. I'm lost. She did not do much in this match. She really had no effect on this match. Fucking, if you're curious how Xia Li and Zelina got eliminated, they fucking were both on the apron and they did this really cringy Street Fighter shit, acting like they were in Street Fighter and trying to fight each other. And Xia Li got eliminated, and then fucking Zelina got eliminated. So there was that. Fucking, they were sitting there acting like they were gonna do Hadoukens and shit. Oh, and then to make it even better,
Yeah, fuck
Austin,
off.
number 24 was being repackaged for the 20th time, Lacey Evans.
You know, fuck this cunt. Fuck this cunt. Fuck
Oh
her.
no.
I hope she dies.
Oh my
That's
god.
all.
So, you want to explain to people why fucking you're so mad at Lacey Evans? Because it
Watch
might.
the fucking podcast.
Well, I mean, we didn't talk about it on there yet. Are we going to talk about
We
it on there?
talked about no, we talked about it before.
Oh yeah, well, I was talking about like the current stuff. 'Cause I thought that's why you're mad at her, because like the current thing that just happened like a couple days ago.
Oh, because she played to she specifically pointed out a fan with a disability and sat there and played to that person, made him fucking upset. What the fuck? Where Kevin Owens legitimately gave him a shirt after the show.
But Austin, people on Twitter were defending it, saying, "Stop attacking Lacey Evans. She was just being a heel." And they said that the person with the disabilities needed to get over it, is what they were saying.
I hope Lacey Evans dies in the fire.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So, number 25, they showed her sitting in the crowd earlier. Michelle McCool. And instead of coming out to the stage, she literally just got up out of her seat in the crowd and wrestled in her street clothes. I don't know why. Very odd. And then she hit her fucking finisher, which is the Faith Breaker. And I fucking seen these diva fucking stands on Twitter that they were saying the Faith Breaker goes harder than the Styles Clash ever did. Austin. Just let that one sink in. The next entrant was somebody that you love. Number 26 was Indy Hartwell, and she did
Oh
not
yeah,
last
mama.
long in this match.
Her ass looked nice though.
And then number 27 was Sonya Deville, because why not? You know she's in a feud with Charlotte right now?
I don't care.
Nobody else does either. Then number 28, Austin, making her return after fucking Ronda Rousey injured her. Shotzi made her return. And I don't want to say anything negative about Shotzi because she like said a couple of days ago that her fucking sister has cancer, so I don't want to say anything negative about Shotzi.
But I will. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not gonna be a
So
bitch.
she came out. She really, I'll be honest, she really didn't do anything, and she got eliminated. So it's not like she did anything special. And then it gets worse. Number 29 was Nikki Cross. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, right? I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, number 30's gotta be a big surprise, right? I'm sitting here thinking, man, like they really gotta pull something big with number 30. Oh, they pulled something, or rather, someone big. Not in popularity, but in size. Because I should have known who it was. Because they botched the fucking timer in the Rumble. She came out before the timer even started counting down. And by that point, they were like, fuck, she's already coming out. So you could literally see the timer go 8, 7, 6. And then they just said, fuck the timer. So hell has been unleashed on Earth because making her WWE return at number 30 in the Rumble, one of my arch nemesis, Nia Jax. So, I will say right now in this moment, I'm not as pissed as I was earlier. It is like 2 a.m. I'm really not trying to scream right now. Okay? But
No, wait.
God fucking damn, that's loud. Why are you ear raping it? Austin said he was actually fucking hype. You fucking disgusting human.
No, I'm not hyped, bro. Not hyped.
So,
This is fucking terrible.
so, Nia
How you
Jax came
feeling?
out.
Are you good?
Let me just explain this real quick. Nia Jax came out. She looks like she put on triple her weight. And she came out, looked fucking disgusting. And I don't give a fuck if anyone says I'm fat shaming. I don't care. Healthy at all sizes is not a real thing. It's fucking disgusting. It's unhealthy. You can fucking die. And when you're that fucking big, wrestling in a ring, it's fucking extremely dangerous. So go fuck yourself, fat activists. Have a heart attack while you're at it. Anyway,
Oh no.
so Nia Snacks gets in the ring. And she's immediately fucking terrible. And she starts knocking people down. And then the crowd is booing the living shit out of her. And so she starts yelling at the crowd. And she was like, I'm back, bitch. What? What? What do y'all want to say? What? I'm back. And I was just sitting there. I was like, I hate my life. I want to fucking die. I was fucking thinking about getting some of the fucking drugs that my friend Cody takes and just taking it. Like, it was fucking bad. And so, pretty much fucking Rhea Ripley tried to do a power slam, but Nia Jax is so fucking obese that Rhea Ripley couldn't hold her up, and Nia Jax was fucking sandbagging her with all her fucking breast rolls, and fucking sitting there. Rhea Ripley hits this shitty ass fucking Riptide because fucking it was similar to when fucking Brock Lesnar F5'd the fucking whale or whatever, the fucking shark. Like, fucking. What did make me laugh in this though was fucking like all my friends were mad and it got like super quiet and fucking like Nia Jax was trying to do moves and then fucking fucking Cody just out of nowhere he was like baby beluga in the deep blue sea and we started busting out laughing. But fucking and keep in mind, just in case you all didn't know, Nia Jax, with as disgusting as she is, has an OnlyFans where she posts nudes. Just so you know, so you're aware. Um, so I really hope that WWE fires her like they fired Mandy Rose for that shit. I really do. But so basically, all the women team up on Nia Jax to eliminate her fucking fat, gargantuan Godzilla King of the Monsters built ass, and she gets eliminated, and then she's just like, oh, whatever. And then, immediately after that, WWE's like, oh, get your brand new Nia Jax t-shirts. Fuck off. So, now that Nia Jax is eliminated, Triple H, Hunter, Paul, let me talk to you for a second. What the fuck were you... I'm pulling an AVGN right now. What the fuck were you thinking? Was this necessary? This woman, this beast of anyone that you could have brought back. Anyone. You bring back one of the worst women's wrestlers of all time. I thought Vince McMahon bringing back fucking Eva Marie was bad enough. But Triple H, what are you doing? And now that fucking Regal is back, are you guys fucking starting the Soma cult back up?
Oh no.
Like, oh my god. What the fuck were you thinking? Was your fucking heart acting up? Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
No.
I'm not trying to be mean, but what the fuck, Hunter? Why would you sign this fucking gargantuan fucking blue whale? Why? She hasn't wrestled since she got released. She was supposed to wrestle on the fucking, the AOP's fucking show. Remember, Austin? And she fucking pulled out. You remember that?
You know what's funny?
What?
There's rumors that the AOP might come back too.
See, I would be fine with that, because the rumors were saying that they would come back with Paul Ellering, which would actually be fucking good. But this wasn't good. Like, Triple H, what are you doing? You're supposed to be improving the division.
This
Bro.
is by far the biggest L he
Like,
has
oh my
taken.
god.
Oh?
I don't even know what to say. I was so... Are you there?
I'm here, yeah.
I was so angry. Like, I was almost as angry as I was in the, I believe it was the 2018 Royal Rumble where fucking Nia Jax came out in the Rumble. I was almost that mad. And that, at that point in time, I was so mad that I remember I was fucking throwing things across my room. And I was almost that mad. And I had to fucking sit there and hold it in. But Triple H, I don't understand what you're doing. Like, you've been doing so much good since you took over. It just, like, even disregarding everything that happened before this, like, that would have been fine. But this, I just don't understand. What made you sit there and look at Nia Jax, who, by the way, talked shit about WWE once they released her, and was one of those people that didn't believe that COVID was real and all that type of shit, and that she didn't need to wear a mask and all that type of shit. I'm pretty sure we talked about that on the podcast. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like, why would you look at this woman and say, yeah, I want to re-sign her? Did you not watch when she was fucking injuring Kairi Sane? When she was injuring all these women? Did you not watch when she fucking almost hurt herself multiple times because she's so big? Did you not watch how much she botched and how just absolutely dangerous and unsafe and reckless she was in the ring? I gotta say it, man. I gotta say it. This is the fattest fucking L since Triple H has taken over. This is the biggest L that Triple H has had. There's been a few small ones like Hit Row, but this is by far the biggest L of the Triple H era. This is the biggest L of 2023. I I'm just speechless that they would bring back this fucking Leviathan in this fucking match who looked
Oh
like
no, 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 don't fucking give her Batista's old name. It's fucking Mammoth.
fucking, sorry, I should say Leviathan. If you didn't know, Leviathan was a fucking prehistoric whale, which is the biggest fucking whale that ever existed, which is like 10 times bigger than a blue whale. So I was trying to make a fat joke, but anyway, I just don't understand why they would bring this woman back. She got booed out of the arena. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, Hunter and Regal? Because I know Regal's back there too. Now that he's back, like, and Nick Khan as well. Like, what were you guys thinking? What were you on? What were you taking? Were you taking the Somas? Did you get a new shipment? What, now that fucking Regal's back and fucking that fucking Road Dogg was on Raw 30? Oh, the boys are back in town. Let's fucking start doing the Somas again. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck were you thinking? I mean, thank God she didn't win, but still, nobody, and I mean nobody, not one single person living and breathing on this planet wanted Nia Jax to return in the Royal Rumble. Not one single solitary person. And if there is any person out there that wanted her to return, you are fucking sick. Fuck you. But but honestly, Triple H, I am extremely disappointed that Nia Jax is back. I I thought that you were better than this. I thought that you actually gave a shit about women's wrestling. But bringing this fucking woman back, you are just asking for fucking dangerous and recklessness, and you are asking for injuries. I'm sorry. Like, Piper Niven is fine. At least she knows how to wrestle. Nia Jax, absolutely not. Came out there looking like a giant ass fucking red fucking hefty trash bag.
Oh
Fucking
god.
bitch looked like fucking Homer when he put on the fucking moo dress and was driving the fucking ice cream truck. Fucking I'm 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 really not trying to fucking yell right now because it's like 2 going on 3 in the morning, and I don't have the energy right now because I'm tired and I got a headache. But honestly, this is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. In the long run, Triple H, I don't care if you think that this is a good signing or if you think you have some kind of good idea for her. She is not good at anything she does. And, Xylee is one thing, hit row is one thing. Stuff like that you've done that I don't exactly agree with is one thing. But this is where I draw the line, man. This is actually bad. This is honestly one of the first things of the Triple H era that I can say is actually fucking bad and has left me scratching my head as to why the fuck he would do this. But yeah, so Nia Jax is back. Hooray, let's have a celebration. So, moving on from that, or not, fucking,
It's Devin's favorite song.
you know, I think there was more people trashing on Bray Wyatt than there was Nia Jax. So fuck you. But anyway, so after the fucking whale got put back into the ocean, fucking the match carried on, people started getting eliminated, and it came down to the final three, which was Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. And the way the match ended was all three women were on the apron, and Asuka went to do the mist, which her mist is blue now, I guess. And she went to do the mist on Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley like moved out of the way and she misted Liv Morgan, and so Liv Morgan was like blinded, and then Rhea Ripley tripped Asuka, and Asuka got eliminated. And then it was Rhea Ripley and Liv like hit her with a code breaker, and she almost won, but since she was blind, Rhea Ripley like eliminated her. And so the winner of the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble is Rhea Ripley, which I was actually happy about. And just if they wouldn't have fucking put Nia Jax in it, I wouldn't have fucking hated this match. But because they did that, I fucking hated this match. So now what we were talking about earlier is I'm assuming that they're gonna do Rhea versus Bianca. I would assume because she's on Raw. So I'm guessing at Mania they're gonna do fucking Edge versus Balor, and then Dominic versus Ray, and then Rhea versus Bianca. I'm assuming. I don't know, but we're definitely getting Rhea versus Bianca, and I'm guessing Rhea's gonna finally be the one to take the title off Bianca. That's just my guess. But congratulations to Rhea Ripley. Her and Liv Morgan basically pulled a Gunther and Sheamus. They lasted like pretty much all the way through the Rumble. And so that was the Women's Royal Rumble. And then fucking there was one match left.
Devin, but before that, Devin, one of the Hardy Boys came out. You don't remember this?
I do, because it pissed me off even more, because apparently this country rock singer named Hardy had to be on the show. Not any of the fucking Hardy I wanted to see. But no, this fucking guy looking like fucking Ronnie Radke mixed with fucking Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures comes out here and starts fucking singing country music.
He kind of looked like an even more redneck version of Kid Rock.
Yeah. Maybe he has a fucking fat wife too. I don't know. But for about like 5 minutes they sat here and sung the official Royal Rumble theme song, which I didn't give a fucking shit about. I could have cared less about this. This was bad. They got more pyro. The band got more pyro than some of the wrestlers did. And so yeah, I didn't care. They're fucking trash. And that was that. And after the Nia Jax shit, I really didn't want to listen to country music, so that just made it worse. And
Devin prefers Bad Bunny, so
I would have taken Bad Bunny over that. I would have. But now we move on to the main event, and if you could be so kind to talk about this match, because I talked about both fucking Rumbles, so could you please talk about this match? My head fucking hurts.
Well, this match was pretty basic for Roman Reigns, honestly. It didn't really get too different until like the end. It was normal stuff. It was Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn and Paul Heyman.
Did you know that this is the
By
third time that Kevin Owens has faced Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble?
yes,
And every single time has been for the Universal Championship.
yes.
Just,
But there's been one difference to one of them.
what's that? That Kevin
Kevin
Owens
had the
won the
title.
first one?
Yeah, Kevin Owens won and had the title at the first one.
Yeah, and then I think their second one was in 2020.
No, it was in 2021, I believe,
Mm.
because we actually had reviewed that. Actually,
Oh
I think.
yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's the one where fucking Roman Reigns got handcuffed and they fucking sat there for like 15 minutes trying to get the handcuffs off and they couldn't get them off. I remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking that's crazy that they've had a fucking trilogy at the Rumble. This is probably their most like it wasn't boring. I don't want to say boring, but compared to the last one where they were fighting all over the arena, it was definitely more basic, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best Roman Reigns match. Right now, like the best Roman Reigns matches that I've seen, I would say are probably his one with Logan Paul and then his one with Daniel Bryan. Probably his best matches so far.
Yeah,
And Brock at SummerSlam, that was fucking
yeah.
amazing. But like, those are like the three matches that I think of when it comes to this reign. But this definitely wasn't
I
anything
mean,
to.
I thought his match with Cena was pretty good at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about that match.
The
That
match
match
he
was
had
good.
with Edge can go fuck itself. Fucking goddamn 48 minutes. Fucking, or 45 minutes, whatever the fuck it was. That shit was fucking way too long.
No, but yeah. So I mean, this match was all right. I mean, it was basic Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns shit. But towards the end of it, though, Sami Zayn was starting to get hesitant on things until um, Roman just started fucking just slamming Kevin Owens' head into the steps.
Yeah, like,
And when I mean
fucking
slamming
brutal.
it, is slamming it on the stairs, not the fucking
Yeah.
side, the stairs. He
Yeah.
did that twice, and then speared him through the barricade. Then speared him like three other times, and finally pinned Kevin Owens.
Yeah, the story of the match was like they kept like saying that it was in like chapters. Like chapter one was like Sammy becoming like part of the bloodline and all that shit, and then chapter two was like that they started having like a problem with Kevin Owens and they weren't sure if Sammy was gonna choose Kevin Owens or the bloodline, and then they said like this was the final chapter and that it was Sami Zayn's last chance to prove himself to the bloodline and whatever. So
And after the match, they start attacking. They all the bloodline come out and they start attacking Kevin Owens, handcuffing him to the ropes, super kicking him, hitting him with chairs, all this shit. And then finally, Roman is about to hit Kevin Owens with the final blow, but then he tells Sammy to do it because Sammy's trying to stop him from doing it. And he keeps like agging Sammy on to do it, and keep doing it. He finally turns his back, and Sammy wails on uh, Roman with the chair,
yeah,
Shield style.
I did not think Sammy was gonna turn on the bloodline tonight. I did not think he was gonna do that.
And he got the biggest fucking pop, dude. Like that is the biggest pop I've ever heard in a while.
Yeah.
And then he just got fucking destroyed by like all the bloodline except for Jey Uso. Jey Uso walked out. Um, and they ended the show with them destroying Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And just walking out pretty much.
And all the fucking people who thought The Rock was gonna show up, The Rock did not show up, so fucking once again, Sean Ross Sapp and everybody else got everybody's hopes up. So, and at this point, I don't think anybody would give a shit if The Rock showed up. Like, don't get me wrong, I do want to see a Rock versus Roman Reigns match. I think that'd be good, but in currently the storylines that they're in right now, like The Rock really does not fit into it at all. So, and now this kind of leaves a situation where, like, because Cody won the Rumble, so obviously it's going to be Cody versus Roman, but we kind of reached like a dichotomy because Sami Zayn is now officially the biggest fucking babyface on the whole fucking roster, and he's like fucking white hot right now. And I feel like what they're doing is they're gonna do Sami and Kevin versus the Usos for the tag titles, but I feel like because Sami is so white hot right now, I'm starting to think maybe it'll turn into a fucking Daniel Bryan situation where the fans are gonna want Sami versus Roman so bad for Mania.
I mean, they listened to the fans this year for the Rumble. Everybody was saying, "Oh, we want Cody to win for the Rumble. Oh, we want Rhea to win." They both won. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know who Triple H was listening to that told him, "Oh, let's sign back Nia Jax." I don't know who told him that, but they need to
I
be
thought it was
fucking
you.
fired. No, you fucking dickhead. No, I know you told him to put fucking B-Fab and Xia Li in it.
I never said that, but
So, but basically, I was kind of talking to Austin about this before we started doing the review. We kind of have reached a situation now where Sammy is white hot, and I know the fans are gonna want him to face Roman at Mania. But also, you have Cody who won the Rumble, and they're doing his whole story of his like redemption story, and that like he came back to win the WWE title. So there, that story is in like now that he's won the Rumble, that story is in full swing now. So I if WrestleMania is gonna be 2 nights, I guess I could see them doing one night Roman versus Cody and the other night Roman versus Sammy. But then at the same time, it's like, do you put both of them over Roman? Or like, what do you do? Because that now they're the two biggest baby faces in the company, and Roman is the biggest heel, and he has both titles. So, what do you do in that scenario?
I mean, I was saying how. Well, I said to Devon, I said they should do a thing where at Mania they have both titles be on the line. Like Roman still has both titles, but both titles
Mm-hmm.
be on the line, and then have Sammy go for the Universal and Cody go for the WWE, mainly because Cody has more relevance to the WWE title because of Dusty,
Yeah.
and basically have Roman drop both of them and have Roman have some fun in Hollywood or some shit. Like, I mean,
I don't know. Like, do you think it's gonna get to a situation where, say, say if the only match they do is Roman versus Cody, like, do you think it's gonna be a thing where now that Sami Zayn is so white hot that the fans aren't the fans aren't gonna want Cody versus Roman anymore, and that they're gonna want
I
Sami
don't
instead?
know. Don't
They
know per se.
they gotta be really careful with what they do here, because you don't want to, like, both Cody and Sammy are like white hot right now, and you don't want to fuck it up with either of them. But they kind of back themselves into a corner, putting both titles on Roman. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but I guess we'll see how it plays out. They did that, and that was pretty much Royal Rumble 2023. They did announce that Elimination Chamber is coming. I want to say it said March. I'm not exactly sure, but it's gonna be in fucking. You said where in Canada? Montreal.
Montreal, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what the chamber matches are gonna be like. Fucking, we probably maybe actually watch it this year because last year they had it in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Um, I'm pretty sure Elimination Chamber is gonna be the only show left before WrestleMania because there's no. Well, they were supposed to do a day one again this year, but they canceled it. So, uh, pretty much all we got left till Mania is just Elimination Chamber, and the WrestleMania season is officially upon us now, which is this is always a very exciting time to be a WWE fan during WrestleMania season. Um, so we'll see exactly how the card turns out for Mania, but I'm excited to see where all these stories are going and shit. But fuck Nia Jax and Triple H. I am disappointed that you brought her back. I can't believe it. But other than that, outside of that, outside of that, and outside of like the Alexa Bliss match, like I thought this pay per view was pretty good. Not as good as some of the ones last year, but for Royal Rumble, it was definitely better than Royal Rumble 2021. Fucking, even though fucking Bianca won that, but um, yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I enjoyed watching it with my friends. It's always nice to have a get together with all your friends and make it like a big like watch party. Like that's always a fun thing to
Yeah.
do. So hopefully we'll be doing that for Mania. We did it for Mania last year. But yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do at Elimination Chamber, and yeah, we are officially on the road to WrestleMania, Austin.
Yep.
What's your overall thoughts of the show?
It was good. Besides Nia Jax, besides just the women's rumble in general, like some of the women's rumble was okay, but like it wasn't the greatest. Um, I will say I'm not a fan of the backlash the Bray Wyatt stuff is getting, so there's that. But besides that, it was a decent show. Like it was better than last year,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, and you actually went to the one last year.
I know.
You got to see your favorite Ronda Rousey return live.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Just fucking.
Austin, what was worse, Ronda Rousey returning last year or Nia Jax returning this year?
I don't know.
At
Can't they
least
just both be equal?
At least Ronda got cheered. Nia Jax got fucking booed out of the building.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fucking, I will tell you, like, this isn't even a prediction, it's a spoiler, like Paul Heyman would say. I can tell you right now that whatever the fuck they're gonna do with Nia Jax, like, it is going to be terrible, and nobody is gonna care. They're gonna hate her so much. So,
Bro,
I'm hoping,
what if she fucking. What if she fucking becomes women's champion? Dude.
I highly doubt that they would have Nia Jax beat Charlotte Flair. So, and from what people are saying, they might do Charlotte versus Ronda at Mania again. So I don't fucking know. Which I know you'll like that, but
No.
maybe
No.
maybe they can do a dream match of yours of Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax again.
No. No.
You
No.
know, maybe the next step is to bring back Eva Marie. I don't fucking know at this point.
No. Stop.
Fucking, I know
Are
Lana
you
posted.
joining the Soma cult?
I know Lana posted and said, cause I saw she did a TikTok with Damian Priest, and she said that she ran into Damian Priest at Rumble weekend, and I was like, oh god, Lana's gonna fucking show up. Thankfully she didn't, but who knows at this point. I thought the whole thing was to make the fucking women's division better, bringing back people like Dakota Kai and Mia Yim and Tegan Knox and shit like that, but no, no, not Nia Jax. Chelsea Green I was fine with because she was pretty good in Impact, but fucking Nia Jax just nah, man. just just fuck off. That's all I gotta say.
Well, that was something.
I didn't think that we'd be starting off 2023 with a fucking Nia Jax return of all things. That was like the last fucking thought. Because before the show started, I saw all these rumors that was saying Nia Jax was coming back, but I was like, no, it's not gonna fucking happen. But no, of course, that's the one rumor that they were reporting that came true. Out of anything that could have came true, this was the one that had to come true.
They took your prayers into consideration.
At least I can live my life knowing that you saw Ronda return live in person, and I saw it on Nia Jax return on a TV screen. So at least I didn't fucking pay to go watch Ronda return live. So fuck you.
Pain.
And you got to see the Bella Twins live too. Don't forget.
But were they there?
Yeah, they were in the 2022 Rumble.
I forgot.
So was Summer Rae, Austin.
Man, that Rumble really was shit.
But fucking, it's about to be 3 a.m. I'm tired. Austin's tired. We need to go to bed. Fucking. Alright, fucking clip saved. Apparently this is over 2 hours now. Jesus fucking Christ. God. I knew this was gonna be a big review, man. But anyway, fucking, this is a long show. We're both tired. It's been a long night. We both need to go to bed. Overall, it was a good show. That was your review of Royal Rumble 2023. And now we're on the road to WrestleMania, and we will most likely review the Elimination Chamber, and also we will continue to review Austin's favorite company, AEW, along the way.
I fucking hate life, dude.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and fuck Nia Jax, and congratulations to Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley, and fucking excited to see where this Bloodline story and this Bray Wyatt story goes to next. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
Alexa, you could be gentle with me.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's always, every fucking time, as always, you simping over Alexa. Jesus Christ.
It's not always Alexa.
Or fucking Crown Jewel, you were just like, I was trying to review the other matches, and you were like, oh, sorry, I can't even think straight because I'm still thinking about Alexa's ass. Like, so don't you even...
But it's not always Alexa. I mean, with some companies, you gotta change it up.
Well, you never simp over anybody in AEW, so I'm
That's
trying
because
to figure out
that's
what you mean.
because like everybody in AEW are fucking cunts. So
Honestly, the only women that I even find attractive in AEW is fucking Sky Blue and...
I mean, Maria Kanellis, but that's about it.
I wanted to say Thunder Rosa, but I don't even know if she's part of AEW anymore at this point.
I don't think so.
I don't know. All she does is post fucking videos of her eating tacos on her YouTube channel, so I don't really know.
That's kind of racist to herself. The fuck?
She literally has a series called Taco Vlog, so where she
Well,
sits down and eats tacos with all these random wrestlers.
Wow.
it's kind of like a shot of Brandy, your favorite fucking series, but
Fucking hate Brandy Rhodes.
instead of Brandy drinking shots with different wrestlers, it's Thunder Rosa eating tacos with different wrestlers. So, but yeah, fucking. Anyway, getting off track. We both need to go to
Alexis
bed.
in my face. Oh, sorry.
Fucking. Well, you might as well say what my friend Ryan said. He said, Alexa, let me motorboat them cheeks. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. We're going to fucking bed. Good night, everyone.